So let's start over with this question in which you are given with length or width of a rectangle which is 3 centimeter and 6 centimeter, and read the question. There are a big rectangle, large rectangle, which is made up with 6 rectangles of the same size. So what we have to do, we have to work out the large area, the area of the large rectangle. So for that, what you need to do, you need to find the area of the small rectangle which is 18 centimeters squared. And now what we have to do for finding the area of 6 rectangles, you need to multiply by them with each other, and it's gonna give you 108 centimeters squared. Okay, so this is easy question. You can now try yourself, and now scroll up the sheet and let's do more questions over here. So now look at this question. This is easier, but there is one different thing. What's that? Look at this. We have 6 meter and 5 centimeter. Okay, so it means that units are different, and what we have to do, we have to give the answer in centimeters. Okay, you cannot multiply meters with centimeters. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to change your meter in centimeter, and whenever you have to make conversion, I told you that always write your scale, that is 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. Okay, now you know that when you need to go forward, you multiply by 100, because 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, and when you go back, what you do, you will divide by 100. Now look at where you need to go, forward or back. You need to go forward. It means what you have to do, you have to multiply by 100. So 6 times 100 will give you 600 centimeter. Okay, now what is your length? 600 centimeter. Okay, and your width is 5 centimeters. So now you can find your area easily in centimeter squared. That is 600 times 5 will give you, 5 times 6 is 30, and you need to put the last 2 zeros at the end. So centimeter square will be the unit. So this is your answer now. Okay, now let's move to the next question, and here you go. We have Jessica wants to lay artificial grass in her rectangular garden. So this is a garden in which Jessica wants to lay grass. So how much she can lay grass? For that you need to find the area of the garden. Okay, whenever you need to do something like you have to spread carpet in your room, what you do, you always find the area of your room, so that how much carpet you need. The same way we have to do over here the area, that is 16 times 12, and you have to use this way of multiplication, that is quite easier. Okay, so without your calculator, so 16 times 10 will give you 160. The 0 will come down, and what will happen now? 16 times 1 is 16, everybody knows. So this 0 will just come down and it will become 160, and 16 times 2 is 32. So when we'll add them up, the answer will be 192 centimeter squared, sorry, meter squared. Okay, so this is the area of the garden. Now let me write over here the area of the garden. So now what is the question again? The question is, each square meter of a grass cost 23 pounds. So if each centimeter squared cost 23 pounds, so what that means, that 192 centimeter squared, how much will it cost? What we have to do, we have to multiply. Whenever you are given each and you need to find more, what you do, you multiply always. Okay, so you have to again use the same way of multiplication, that is 0 will come down, you have to multiply 2 with 192, which is gonna give you 3840. So now you have to multiply 3 by 192 and directly write your answer under the first one, and then we can add them up easily. So 3 times 9 is 27, and the same way as you do, you can do your multiplication over here. And here we go, we have 576, add them up, and we get over here 4 and 4, 416. So this is the total cost which will be needed for the grass in the rectangular garden. Okay, so now what to do? Now let's do more questions, and I'm just scrolling up, and let's see that what can you do. Okay, to understand this question, first of all you need to understand one thing. When I say that, for example, if I say that this line is this one, AB, okay, AB is bigger than the line BC. But how much? I say that AB is bigger than 4 times than BC. So how I can write it? 4 times BC. AB is equals to 4 times BC. And if BC is equals to, for example, 2 centimeters, then AB will be equals to 4 times 2, that is 8 centimeter. Do you get it? So let's take some other example. If I say that for example that I say Rania has 4 chocolates, okay, chocolates, and Maria has 4 times more chocolates than Rania. So it means whatever the chocolates Rania has, we have to multiply 4 times with for Maria. So 4 times 4 is 16. It means Maria has 16 chocolates. For example, if I say that I have 3 dresses, okay, 3 dresses, and my friend has 2 times more dresses than me. What that mean? That my friend has 2 times more dresses means I have 3 dresses and she has 2 times more than me. How many I have? I have 3 dresses. So you need to multiply with 3. Okay, so you will get 6 dresses. Okay, all right. So now look at the question over here. You are given area of a rectangle, that is 36 centimeters squared. We are not given the length and we are not given the width, but we are given some information, that is the length of the rectangle. This length of the rectangle is 4 times, I'm writing over here 4 times greater than what? Greater than width. So now whatever the width is, the length will be 4 times width, whatever the width is. Okay, so now what we have to do, we know that the area is 36 centimeters squared, right? We need width and length. So let's choose your number. For example, if I say that 2 is equals to width, so 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, 8 times 2 is not equals to 36, so that's why it cannot be your answer. So let's change your numbers. For example, we can take 3, so let's take 3 over here, and 3 times 4 will be your length, that is 3 times 4 equals to 12. So 3 times 12 is 36. It means that this is the correct answer. So the width and length is 3 and 12 respectively. Okay, so now this is your correct answer. So when you need to draw in this, we can draw like this: 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then you join it with this. Okay, and this is your rectangle over here. Okay, so this was the answer, because they have told you that each centimeter squared is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. So I hope that you understand. Let's do more questions. You have to pause the video and try yourself, then you can come back and check your answers. Okay, so look at here, we are given with the perimeter of a rectangle. So you know perimeter is the sum of sides. Here we are given length, which is 10 centimeter, and this one will also be 10 centimeter. Okay, but we don't know about the widths. So 10 and 10 makes 20, which is half of the sum of the rectangle, isn't it? This is the half side sum, and the two sides we are not given, but two sides we know. and what it will be, 10 plus 10 gives you 20 and total is 30. So if you take away 20 from 30, what you will be left with? 10 centimeter, which will be the length of other two sides. Okay, that will be your width. So 10 is equals to the size of two sides, which is your width. And how can we find the length of one side? That means you have to divide it by 2. When you will divide 10 by 2, so it means you will get 5, and 5 centimeter will be the width of both sides. Okay, 5 centimeter, and the corresponding will also be 5 centimeters. So what is our area now? 5 times 10 is 50 centimeters squared. Okay, in question number 20, what you have to do, read the question. Mrs. Jenkins is a chicken farmer, okay, and her chicken pen is 18-meter long and 8 meters wide. 18 meter is length and 8 meter is your width. All right, so it means what we have to do. Each chicken requires at least 3 meters square. So each chicken requires 3 meters squared. So what we have to do now, what is the maximum number of chickens Mrs. Jenkins can keep? So this is the place where she needs to keep the chickens. So how much chickens can fit in at least 3 meters squared each? So what we have to do here, you need to find area, and then of course you have to divide it by 3. Okay guys, so now look at this question carefully. A bit tricky question is this. So there is a cuboid in front of you. Look at what you are given with. You are given with the height of the cuboid, which is 15 centimeter. So if the height of cuboid is 15 centimeter, it means every height will be 15 centimeter. So the same thing I am doing over here. So there are 4 heights, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have written 15 at every side. So it means total heights will be 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15, that is 15 times 4, and that means 60, right? So it means total heights are 60. But what about these lengths? These sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many lengths are left now? 8. And how many we know? 4. So it means total edges are equals to 12, right? So what we are given over here, the total length of the 12 edges, is 112 centimeter. Okay, we know that the length of 4 edges is 60 centimeter. What will be the length of 8 edges? We need to find that. How can we find that? 8 edges length we can find by taking away 60 from 112. And what will be your answer? 52, right? It means these sides, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, the 8 edges are equal to 8 edges. Okay, 8 edges total length is equal to 52. So how can I find each edge, means the length of one edge, how I can find? For that, what we have to do, please tell me. Yes, we need to divide it by 8, okay, because we need to find the length of each edge. So when you need to go into each, you divide. When you are given each, you need to go into more, you multiply. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to divide it 52 by 8, and what will be your answer? You will get 8 times 6 is 48, and 8 times 5 is 40. Because why I put the decimal over here? You can try if you don't know. 8 times 6 is 48, and 12 minus 8 is 4. And this decimal I have to place over here because I need 0 in with 4, and 8 times 5 is 40. So you can do directly, but if you are not so much perfect in this, you can try this way also, the bus stop method. Okay, now what is the each edge side? That is 6.5. We just found out. 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. Look at here how many there are in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's read the question again. What they're asking us, they're asking that find the area of the base of the cuboid. Okay, base of the cuboid. Where is the base of the cuboid? This is the base, you know, this one, this one, this one, this one. So this one is the base of the cuboid. This is a square. You can see that this is a square and all sides are equal in this, so that's why this is obviously a square. And they also told you in the question that the base of a cuboid is a square. So what we have to do over here, for a square, what you need to do, we can draw it over here. We have all the sides equal to 6.5, 6.5, 6.5 centimeter. So if you need to find the area of a square, what you will do? You will multiply 6.5 times 6.5. Okay, so that will be the area of the base of the cuboid. So what you will do, you will multiply 60 plus 5 in this way, and then 6 times 6 is 36 plus 3 is 39. Okay, so now we can do 5 times 5 is 25, 5 times 6 is 30, and 30 plus 2 is 32. Alright, now we can add them up. So 3, 2, 5, 5, 2, and 9 plus 3 is 12, and 4. Okay, so isn't it easy to do your multiplications in this way instead of using calculators? No, you should not use calculator. Even you are not allowed to use calculators if you are doing my lessons. Okay, so what we have now, 4225. So what is the thing left here? We have to put the decimals. So go back into your question, look at here, from right to left you have one decimal over here, and from right to left you have one more decimal over here. So in total, how many decimals we need? 2. From right to left again, right to left, 1 dash, 2 dash, and put your decimal right here. So what is your answer now? 42.25 centimeter squared. Okay, centimeter squared, because we are given the length in centimeters. So this is your answer. If you understand, that's very good. If you don't understand, then please try to do it once or twice, and if still you don't understand, you can ask me in the comment section, and whatever the problem is, you can share with me. Okay, so now only one more question we have to do. One question. Okay, so these are the word problems, very important, a bit difficult as well. So if you understand them, it means you are doing very good. And if you don't understand still, but you are, for example, 50%, if you are understanding, even then it is very good, but you need to practice only. Okay, when you will be keep on doing more and more worksheet, inshallah ta'ala, everything is going to be clear for you. So you don't need to be upset and don't need to be worried. So here is a rectangle again in front of you. I want to tell you one thing. I already told you that how to find the area of a rectangle, which is shaded area. Okay, shaded one. For example, you have a bag of grocery, and there are a pack of chocolates in which there are 3 chocolates. Okay, and there are some other things in the bag. All right, so your mother asked you to take out your chocolates, and the total things in the bag are 8, and your mother asked you that please take out your chocolates and tell me how many things are left in the bag. So what you will do, you will take out your bag and you will count your chocolates. How many chocolates are there? 3 chocolates. Okay, you know that total things in the bag are 8, So you will tell Mama, I have taken my 3 chocolates and now 8 minus 3 is 5. It means 5 more things are left in the bag. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more things are left in the bag. So we can say that this part is the shaded part. Okay, so whenever you need to find the shaded part, it means you have to take away the thing which you don't need. Alright, so let's do in the question now. Look at here, this one is the shaded, the pink color. Pink color is the shaded area we need to find. So what you have to do, take a paper, just make the same picture as here. And what you have to do, you have to make the same squares like this, and you need to cut them off, all these squares. All these squares, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So tell me then what you will be left with. You will be left with this shaded area. Okay, it means if you take away the extra things from the big rectangle, the big rectangle is this one, which has area 8 times 5, 40 centimeters squared. Now what we have to do, the extra things inside these squares we need to take away. Okay, so but for that we need to find the area of each square in this rectangle. For that what we have to do, we need to find the length of the sides. Okay, so how can we find that? Look at this side. This side is 8 centimeter long. So what will be the length of this side? Let's do over here. For example, this is a rectangle, and if this is 8 centimeter, so can you tell me that what is the length of this line from here up to here? Isn't it 8 as well? Yes, it is 8, as this one is also 8. These all are the parallel lines in a rectangle, and they are equal to same number. Okay, so they will be of same length. So what we can do now, for example, if I am telling you with an example. For example, this is a line now which is 8 centimeter long. Okay, if I make 5 boxes over here, equal size boxes. Okay, they are the squares. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Doesn't matter that I have made the 2 boxes under the line, but they are over the line. Okay, it means in how many parts I have divided this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 squares are there. So can you tell me what will be the length of each side? This one, this one, this one. How can you find that? Total length is 8 centimeter and it has been divided into 5 parts. What will be the length of each side? What we have to do to find each side, what you do? Divide by 5, okay? So when you will divide 8 by 5, what will be your answer? Your answer will be 1.6. Okay. So what we have to do now, just tell me yourself, pause the video and now try doing yourself. You got the length of each side in this square. If this is 1.6, then this is also be 1.6. This one is 1.6. This is 1.6. Why? Because this is a square and square has all sides equal. 1.6, 1.6. Okay, it means this will also be 1.6, 1.6. Okay, and in the same way all the lengths will be equal to 1.6. So what we can do, we can find the area of the square, that is 1.6 times 1.6. What you need to do, 16 times 16, which is equals to 256, and the decimal will be after 2 numbers, 1, 2, and here will be a decimal. So it means that area of the small rectangle, small one, this one, is 2.56. How much? 2.56 centimeter squared. This is the area of small rectangle, one small rectangle. But we need to find the area of 5 rectangles. What we have to do then, when you have something each, what you need to do if you need to find more, multiply. So the same thing we are going to do over here. So what we will do, 5 times 2.56, and that will give you 12.8. Okay, so now what you need to do, you have the area of all these squares, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and you know the area of big triangle is 40 centimeter squared. Okay, this one and this one. You got first area, you got your second area. Now can you find your third area, which is shaded area? How we find the shaded area? We find the shaded area, big area, big rectangle area. Okay, I'm just writing over here big area minus small area, small squared area. Okay, so you can write in your own words. So big area is equals to 40 centimeter squared and small area is equals to 12.8. So when we will take away 40 minus 12.8, we will be left with 27.2. Okay, so this will be the area of the shaded part. Understand? So this always you have to do the same way whenever you need to find the shaded area inside a big rectangle. Okay, so practice as much as you can, and that's all for today. Okay, see you in the next class.